Hello everyone, Nikhil this side from Coding Beam. So in this video we will learn about static methods and properties in the TypeScript. So what are they? So they are available without an instance object. So we don't need to create an instance object to get their values, and it can be created with a static keyword, and for the static properties, static property name, and for the method, static method, and they are accessed by the class.property name and the method name, and they belongs to the class and not to an object of the class. So we can access directly from the class. But why do we need these static methods and properties? Because they are very simple to access properties and methods, as we don't need the instance, and they can statically change the values without an instance. So it belongs to the class and not to an instance object which we create for the class. So now we will see an example of the static methods and properties. So now we are in the Visual Studio Code. So if I will create a new file, it will be the score.ts. And if I will now define here the class here, it will be the export to the class, it will be the score. And then if I will now define here some static properties like static, it will be like the score, it will be the number, and then the initial value will be the 0. And if I will now define a static method, then it will be static, and then how we create the method in that. So it will be like the update score, and then it will just return the void, and then we need to just update the score like this, dot score plus plus. So this method will update the score, and then if I will not define another method of the class like the display score, so then you will see the static property will not be accessible here. So if you will just access the static property which is the score, so then you will see it will not be accessible here. So if you want this, then you only need to do this like return, it will be like the score class and dot the property name like the score. So to access the static properties and values, we just need to the class name and dot static property name and the methods. So now if I will now remove this, and if I will now move on to the app.js, now if I will now just import the score clause from there like score from the score. So now we don't need to create an instance of the score class to get their values. So if I will now just console.log directly the score dot score, so then you will see it will be directly accessible here. And if I will now just update the score like score dot update score, so it will call the update score function from here. And if I will now just again log the score like score dot score, so then you will see it will just console.log the score. So if I will now save and if I will now compile, so then you will see it will show us first this 0, and then the update score will be called, and then it will show us the score.score again, and the updated value will be 1. So this is the example of the static method and properties in the TypeScript. So thank you guys for watching the video, and I hope you will like the video, and guys please subscribe to our channel if you are new.